Welcome back to the fourth part in our series of Living with Purpose. So, what have we spoken about so far? Our first session, we spoke about the importance of having a purpose and knowing why it is that you are here. To my highest purpose, I remain true, connected and centered. I know what to do. And that it's important to have a purpose for your life, have a purpose for the next 10 years, have a purpose for what it is that you want to achieve this year. For each month, you can have a purpose. For each week, you can have a purpose. And then, of course, having a purpose for each day. That's why in our next series, we spoke about having daily action plans in order to ensure that you live each day with purpose and passion in order to achieve your desired outcome. Last week, we spoke about making sure that your goal is in alignment with your soul and that you choose goals that are in alignment with your highest purpose. I trust that by now you have written down your 10 to 15, 20, whatever number you've chosen, top goals that you'd like to achieve by the end of this year. Today, what I'd like to speak to you about is the importance of asking for guidance, the power of prayer, or whatever terminology you choose to use. One of my favorite affirmations is I am guided, directed, and protected. I am guided, directed, and protected. Why do I love that affirmation? Because I know it's true. I know that I'm extremely guided, I am directed, and I'm extremely protected. I want to share a couple of things with you. The first one is, there's a lady by the name of Carolyn Mace. She's an American author and speaker, and she does some amazing work on this planet in terms of transforming consciousness. And she speaks about the power of prayer. But in it, she says something that I find so beautiful, such a great analogy. She says that prayer is like a bank account. What does she mean? Well, you cannot make a withdrawal out of a bank account if you have not made a deposit. If you haven't been depositing money into your bank account, there'll be nothing to withdraw when you are in need. And what most people do is they tend to say prayers when they are desperate. Oh God, Allah, Buddha, Krishna, Ra, universe, whatever terminology works for you. But they tend to say, oh please God, help me. I'm in such trouble. Help me with this situation. But they haven't made any deposits of saying thank you for this blessed life that I have. That's why one of my other favorite affirmations is I'm deeply thankful for the abundance, the joy, and the love that surrounds me every day. One of the things that I'll tell you personally about myself is I pray every single day. I usually say prayers of gratitude where I'll just give thanks for this beautiful, beautiful day or for this amazing life I lived. This morning I was just saying to a friend of mine, or I was saying I'm so amazingly blessed, and I give thanks for that all the time. Because when you're making deposits, if there reaches a moment that you need to make a withdrawal, you'll be amazed to realize how quickly that response can be there. I had an experience in 2008. I was driving in Cape Town and it had been raining. And to be quite honest with you, I was probably going a little bit too fast. And what happened is I hit a wet patch in the road and I did the stupidest thing you can do. As I hit the wet patch, my car did a little bit of a, jigger there, and I hit the brake really hard. Worst thing you can do. As I hit the brake, the car just almost locked up, and then the steering wheel locked, and the car started spinning. The car went into like a 360-degree spin. Now, I need to tell you that I'm on the N1 highway, which for those of you who don't know, is absolutely jam-packed. It's full. It's a busy time of day. It's raining, and I'm going into a 360-degree spin. I cannot believe how calm I became. I don't know if you've ever heard this. They say that often when you have an accident, like time slows down. I became extremely calm because I just took my hand off the steering wheel and I said a quick prayer. I said the following words: God, please protect me and everybody else on the road right now. I said those exact words. God, please protect me and everybody else on the road right now. I was blown away by what happened after that. As I said that, I took my hand off the steering wheel. The car spun. It did a 360-degree spin. And then it slid on the road, slid off to the side of the road, hit the pavement. And as it hit the pavement, because of the force, the car literally bounced onto the side of the road, like off the road onto the pavement. And I sat there. I kind of took a moment and gathered my thoughts. And I looked at myself. There wasn't a scratch. Not even a scratch. I was completely fine. Some guy comes running up to the window. He's knocking on the window. Are you okay? Oh my goodness. That was crazy. That was hectic. Are you fine? Are you all right? And I said to him, sir, calm down. No, but are you okay? Oh, that was crazy. I said to him, sir, calm down. I said to him, trust me. I'm calmer than you are right now. I'm okay. And this guy looked at me, he had these huge eyes. I got out of the car. There wasn't a scratch on the car. Now, the undercarriage of the car was damaged so badly that they had to write the car off. But I wasn't at all harmed. And here's the other part that I find absolutely fascinating. The road was packed. There were cars everywhere. I literally slid out of the way, didn't hit another car, nobody had to swerve. I slid out of the way, didn't affect anybody else, and I was completely fine. Maybe that prayer, God, please protect me and everybody else on the road right now, was answered. Well, it was not. It's not even a maybe. It was definitely answered. Ask and you shall receive is a law of the universe. So far what I've spoken to you about is making sure that you have a purpose, making sure that you know what it is that you want. We've spoken about making sure that your goal is in alignment with your soul. Now what I'm asking you to do is ask for guidance. By the way, make sure you're making deposits. If you haven't been making deposits, I recommend you do some catching up. Whatever form of prayer works for you. If it's gratitude, same thing. Whatever works for you, make sure that you're making deposits. And then ask for guidance. I am guided, directed, and protected. What is it I need to do right now in order to make sure that I achieve my life's purpose? And here's a very important step. Many of my Mind Power graduates know this. How do you get guidance? Easy peasy, Japanesey, lemon squeezy. Basically, you'll start suddenly meeting somebody who will talk about exactly the same thing that you've been asking questions about. You suddenly bump into somebody. Now, by the way, don't take everything as the immediate answer. Allow the information to gather, but listen to the signs. See who it is that you are meeting. Listen to your intuition. And the Mind Power graduates will know the importance of writing down your dreams. Because your dreams are what the subconscious mind uses. It's the communication tool, one of them, but it's one of the most powerful communication tools that the subconscious mind has of communicating with the conscious mind, is your dreams will start guiding you. Your job is to write your dreams down and learn to interpret them. You'll be blown away that you can even ask Google to help you to interpret your dreams. I've had a lot of answers from Google on dream interpretation. And then take the guidance. Listen to the voice deep in your heart. Trust that. That's the most important voice. I am guided, directed, and protected. So, in closure, what I want to say to you, when you leave this webinar, what's the action step I want to ask you to take is please to make sure that you literally start making deposits into that bank account. So when you need to make a withdrawal, it is going to be there. And to start asking for guidance. What is it you need guidance for? Even if it's a quick prayer. Great Spirit, Allah, Buddha, Krishna, Ra, help me find the solution to this particular thing. And trust that that will be given, because I trust that process. So again, I want to thank you for tuning in. I hope you're finding this series useful. I'm certainly enjoying it. Please be sure to like our page and to share it. I'd like to get the message out to as many people as possible. And as always, your comments are extremely valuable. I look forward to being with you again next week. Go well, and don't forget to be awesome.